Wake that ass up. Man, black on black crime got to stop today. Now, when I say black on black crime, I don't just mean another black man picking up a gun and shooting another black man. What I mean is black people arguing or disagreeing on a certain topic or a certain subject, and then not fucking with each other just because we disagree on certain subjects or certain things. Now, what I'm not understanding about black people is that y'all want every black person to fall under one umbrella of belief, tradition, heritage, culture, when in reality, black people, all brown-skinned folk, we all ain't kinfolk, y'all. We all come from different tribes, different traditions, different backgrounds. This is why the colonizer won. This is why he was successful. This is why he's still successful today, because he separated us. He split us up. Some of us, our people was from Florida. They moved us all the way to Arkansas. Some of our people was from Georgia. They moved us over here to Alabama. Some of our people was from Haiti. They brought us over here to America. Some of our people was from America. Took us over to Africa. Took us to Haiti. Took us to Brazil. They split us up, y'all. This is the way they won. And the same type of separation is still going on today. That's why we got so many different beliefs, so many different cultures and religions that we're trying to stick to and subscribe to. And then if your fellow man, your fellow brother, your fellow sister don't subscribe to that same belief or same heritage that you want to subscribe yourself to, you feel like it's a problem. You don't want to fool with that person. You don't want to deal with that person. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of confusion when it comes to differences, okay? Having differences don't mean it's not a bad thing. We can have our differences and still have our own nation. Do y'all hear me? Let's focus on getting our own nation and put ourselves together as under one accord, under the same mutual agreement that we don't want to be up on these European powers no more. We want our own country. And when we get our own lands, our own country, then we can work all this different beliefs and different cultures. We can work that shit out. Separate up in different territories. But every time you go down there and vote, every time you vote for whatever type of event we got going on, whatever type of monarchy or kingship we got going on in our country, whenever you pick a person of high status and that's going to be in control of your community, it's going to be black people. That's what we want. And the reason I'm telling y'all this, that black on black crime got to stop, and stop worrying about Democrat or Republican. Stop worrying about Joe Biden. Stop worrying about Obama. Stop worrying about Trump. Stop worrying about all this politician bullshit, this rhetoric y'all hearing, this propaganda. Let's focus on what black people need to do as a whole, because we don't have no power, y'all. And I'm explaining y'all why I say we don't have no power and why we need to stop bickering and arguing over little shit while the colonizers sitting up getting all the money, all the wealth, okay? That's why they say the rich get richer, okay? This is the reason why. The reason I say black people have no power, because in America, there are, when it comes to politics, okay, of course we got a white president. Most of the House of Representatives, the House of Congress, and all those, the Senates and the Speaker of the House, and all these people are white people, okay? And when you break it down state for state, when you look at each state, you will see that we don't have any black governors, nowhere, okay? And even when you go back and look at the mayors, I want y'all to look at something. Think about this. According to stats in 2018 in America, there are 19,495 cities in America. Y'all hear me? 19,495 cities in America. Okay, that ain't that many. Roughly about 20,000 cities. Out of all these cities, listen y'all, out of all these cities, there are only 130 black mayors. Y'all hear me? Yeah, we got the mayor of Chicago is black, the mayor of Birmingham is black, the mayor of Denver, Colorado is black. But this is just a prime example to show y'all that in this country today, in this day and age, still, black people, we don't have no power. We always got to ask for something. That's why you got movements like Black Lives Matter and all this weak shit going on, all this kumbaya shit. Y'all want to do hold hands with the people and we gonna walk. That's why all this shit still going on. Because we still considered a minority. We still considered a charity case. We still looking at the white man or the European power, the same power that colonized us, enslaved us, then did all this corrupt bullshit to us. We still looking at them for redemption and reconciliation and structure and leadership. Do y'all see how foolish we are? Now, if you're a black person out there and you feel like if I'm not a Christian, you don't want to fool with me, or I'm not a Hebrew, you don't want to fool with me, or I don't subscribe to whatever type of belief or religion that you want to, that you believe in, and I don't deal with that. If you don't want to fool with me because of that, this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say black on black crime. That's black on black crime. You don't want to deal with me based off of belief. That ain't got nothing to do with how we need to go about each other on planet Earth. You my brother, you my sister, we need to take care of each other. That ain't got nothing to do with your belief. If I believe something totally different, that's cool. Like I said, when we get our own nation, we'll work all that out. We'll separate, have our territories and our different states, our different villages and communities and all that stuff. We can, man, we're gonna be cool. Y'all don't have to let this little petty shit like religion and money and all this little shit separate us as people at all. I know y'all done heard the saying, together we stand, divided we fall. We all know this. And with all these different religions and ways of life that they try to put on black people, like the NOI, like the Moors, like the Scientology, like all this, the Hebrew Israelites, all that shit is trying to separate us. And I know this because I'll be on Sinetta TV sometime and he be at them motherfuckers. He asks the Moors all the time. He'll say black power to them. Or he'll say certain things to the Hebrews. And they not getting down with us. Everybody can't come to their party. You know what I'm saying? They movement is not for every black person. My movement is for every black person walking this earth. I want us to have our nation. That's what I'm saying. Black on black crime, keep us away from thinking like that. We don't even want to take on the responsibility of running our own nation. We rather leave it to the white man. We think Europeans can run a country better than us. We really do. But yet we sitting up suffering from GMO foods, overtaxed, everything overpriced, get this high, that's high. We ain't getting paid nothing at work. The water, the water and the rivers, everything being just polluted, the air being polluted, our babies being extorted all over the world. It's all type of money laundering and embezzlement, extortion going on all over the world with these same European powers that for some reason my people still feel like they should be in control. They should be in power. So if your movement, if you part of this conscious community, if you call yourself whatever you want to call yourself within this conscious community, if you want to call yourself woke as a black person, if you don't see black people having our own nation, you're not woke yet. I'm sorry. You're not woke yet. If you feel like you just can't deal with niggas, or niggas done did worse than you than what white people done did to you, and that's why I can't fool with niggas, you ain't woke yet, bro. You ain't. If you really feel like we can't do it, if you feel like black folks cannot do the things that I'm telling you right now, have our own nation, be self-sufficient, have our own lands and control our minds, control our lands and our trees and our waters, provide a whole new country, a healthy, sustainable, strong country for our next generation, for our great-great-great-grandbabies that we ain't gonna see. Y'all don't think we should practice a good way of racism? We need to go into our own dimension. We need to step away from European powers, Asian powers, any type of foreign power. We need to leave that shit. Step away from it and go into independence. Okay? If you don't believe that, you ain't woke yet, man. That's what being woke is about. Being woke ain't just all about eating right and being spiritual. That's the biggest part of it. You have to eat right. You got to take care of your body. That's what we're getting back into. That's what exposing this elite, that's what exposing this government has led to. Even Dr. Sebi said that. This government ain't about the health of people. They don't want to feed you good food. They want to give you GMOs. They want to give you fluoride-based water. They don't want to give you an alkaline diet. But y'all still want these people to be in control? Y'all still want to go down there and vote Democrat, vote Republican? Y'all think they gonna change something? No. This is why the rich gets richer, okay? And they will continue to get rich as long as we sit down here fighting over bullshit, fighting each other, killing each other, robbing each other, thinking we can't do for self. You see a black man open up a business or start doing some things, you have some black folks hating on him. Don't even want to shop with him. They think he can't compete with, the way, oh man, what you trying to do that for? They already doing that shit. We need to be all about us, okay? So we can form our own nation worldwide. We gonna fuck with everybody. If you black, if you copper, like I say, the original man, get back to my eye. Get back to the truth so you can see the importance of us having our own nation. And so you can see that we can do it. And if you don't think we can do this, you ain't woke yet. And you still out here committing black on black crime. Straight up.